Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Last weekend we moved house, so I'm currently in a new home, which is actually not the home that we will eventually be in. This is just an Airbnb that we've got for the month while we wait to exchange and complete on our new place. So that's why the background's different, although it's not really that different to where I usually film back in the old house. But what I wanted to talk to you about today was a few products that I'm really glad I brought with me here, because I had to think quite hard about what I'm going to need for the whole month. It's not like packing to just go away for the weekend. It's like quite a long time. So it wasn't like I could just take kind of travel size products. So I have a few things with me that over the last week, I just feel like I'm really glad I brought. So I thought, I'll share them. The first is my new shampoo and conditioner from Northwood, which you may have seen popping up on Instagram just recently because it's only just launched really. Now, the reason I am telling you that I'm glad I packed these is because when I first was packing, I thought, I can't take these, they're huge. But it was so worth me bringing because they are so good. And my hair is very happy using this particular range, which is the Undamaged shampoo and conditioner. There are also other ranges. There's the Undirty, which is like a kind of daily shampoo and conditioner, which is not me because I wash my hair every 3 to 4 days. But if you're somebody that washes your hair much more frequently, Undirty is great. And then there is the Unparched, which is for dry hair essentially. So it helps to hydrate the hair. Undamaged is for coloured hair or, heat damaged hair, and it just kind of repairs and restores, as it says here on the label. There are a couple of other products, but I think it would be better for me to do a dedicated post about the Northwood products. I was fortunate enough to be asked to be in their campaign, so it holds a very close place in my heart. Anyway, that's that product number one. Second one I'm really glad I packed is also a hair product, and it's the Shumira Art of Hair Shiki Worker. This says it's a blow dry serum, which is a multi-benefit primer, silky finish. So obviously you can use it as a blow dry serum, which I have done, but when I attended the event when this launched, I was told that it also works really, really well for spraying into damp hair and leaving to dry naturally. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm really loving how it's encouraging my natural wave. It doesn't look like the neatest hairstyle right now. I admit I'm not looking very done, but I just really like that kind of messy but natural, defined sections that are happening here. So I would really recommend this, yes, as a blow dry serum, but also if you have got some natural movement in your hair, I'm finding this to be a really good product to have to hand. And then I have this lovely box of goodies by Decree. Now, this box contains the airbrushing acid and the replenishing paste. It's a 2-step mask, and this is essentially 6 weeks worth, because this is a mask that you would only do once a week. Step 1 in this pod is the exfoliator, and step 2 is the replenishing paste. Step 1 is like a kind of clear gel. I did a reels on it the other day, which you can look back on, where I apply it so you can see actually what it all looks like. But it's like a clear gel, and you apply it all over the face, the whole of the contents of this pod, and you leave it on for just 2 minutes, no longer, because it's really prickly and a bit burny, but in a good way. And then you remove with a damp washcloth, and then you apply the replenishing paste. And this you leave on for 10 minutes. And really it doesn't matter how long you leave this on, because it's just soothing and hydrating. So yeah, and then you just remove that with a damp washcloth. And honestly, this mask leaves my skin looking so glowy and healthy. I wish that I could use this more than once a week, but it wouldn't be good for my skin. But it really gives that much glow. Oh, favourite. current favourite, definitely worth it. I think you can buy just the 2 pods as one thing. I think you can just get them like that. I could be wrong, don't know. I will add links appropriately, but if not, this is a lovely box to have. Yeah, love this brand. Again, might be worth me doing a separate video talking about these guys because all of the products are really good. Right, number 4 products that I'm very happy I bought is the Chanel Hydra Beauty Serum. So the reason I really am glad I've brought this is because I'm using it not just as a serum in my kind of skincare routine, but I don't know about you, but it gets to kind of halfway through the day and I always think, oh, my makeup's just looks a bit dull, and like maybe my skin just looks a bit kind of, maybe a bit dehydrated or just feels a bit uncomfortable. I don't know if that's just me, but I've basically been taking a pump of this, just distributing it in my palms of my hands and then pressing all over the face. And it just kind of revitalizes and gives a new lease of life to my makeup and just helps me to look more hydrated and alive. So I'm really enjoying it for that purpose. And that's why I'm glad I brought it. And I think probably this time of year, I know we're going into spring, but it still is really freezing at points. So we've got central heating on. And I think that's probably why my skin is just looking a bit dull halfway through the day. So yeah, this is a nice kind of SOS product. Final product is a perfume. And it's one that I've loved for so long. It's the Frederic Malle Eau de Magnolia. This is actually the kind of travel size, I think, or travel bottle. And I only really wear this at this time of year, I've realised, because when I was packing, I was looking at my perfumes and the ones that I've been wearing recently, and I thought, I just don't really feel like wearing that scent at the moment. It just doesn't fit the vibe of spring. And then I gave this a sniff and I was like, oh yes, it's Eau de Magnolia time. And so if you are looking for a spring scent, let me recommend this one to you. I'm not really a floral fragrance kind of girl, but this one is very nice. So do pick up a sample. I don't know if you can order them online or whatever, but hopefully the shops will be open soon and you can test it for yourself. But I wanted to make a special mention to this. Might just put a spray on now. Oh, spring in a bottle. Right, that's how many did I do? 1, 2, 3. That's 5 products that I'm really glad I packed, and I hope you found that interesting, and I will link to all of them below. Thanks for watching. Bye.